What's up, YouTube? I'm Mike, and today I'm back with the 6-week update on my TRT plus Tren cruise that I've been running. If you missed the previous videos, I've been running 200 milligrams of Test E and 50 milligrams of Trenbolone E, trying to see if I could maintain some of the strength and aggression and libido and everything that I experienced during my previous blast. I have had nothing but good things to report in the previous 5 weeks, and I'm very, very happy to tell you today that those positive effects have extended into week number 6. I actually set another PR this week in the gym. I broke through my bench press PR. You guys are going to clown me in the fucking... I was not even going to tell you, but I'm super weak on fucking chest. You probably noticed if you look at my Instagram, my chest is probably my weakest link in my entire body. My previous PR for what it is, my bench was 265 times 2 was my PR. The guys like half my size well out bench me. It just is what it is. I'm weak on chest. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get it up there. And this, a couple days ago, I set a new PR, 275 times 3. And of course that's at the end of a bunch of reps, 225 times 11, you know, there's a lot of building up to that, but that's where it's at. So independent of my relative weakness to probably 90% of my fucking audience, the point is that on a cruise, I was able to set a substantial increase on my bench from my last blast, which has never happened for me since I started blasting and cruising. Never in my history in the last going on 4 years, have I ever been able to increase my strength on a cruise, ever. Typically on my cruises, I lose all my strength, my endurance, my aggression, all of that, and none of those things have gone, and we're 6 weeks off cycle. I feel relatively confident that this is the bottom of where I'm going to be, that all of my serum concentrations of the Tren and the Test are down to as low as they're going to get. And so I feel like what I'm experiencing this week is indicative of what I will likely experience throughout this cruise, which, I mean, in my mind makes this the miracle cruise. To be able to have the ability to set PRs on a very small amount of androgens. We're talking about a total of 250 milligrams of androgens, and I'm breaking the records that I set on over 900 milligrams of androgens. So I'm very, very happy about that. None of the typical Tren side effects, no night sweats, no crazy aggression, no problems in my marriage. My marriage is doing better than it's ever done. No trouble sleeping. Everything has just been great. It's been all of the good and none of the bad. Now, for the sake of transparency, it is possible that the Tren is making me a little fucking nuts. I don't know. I mean, admittedly, during this last Tren period, I walked away from a job that was paying me well into the 6 figures. And I have now started a fucking OnlyFans channel with my wife. So who knows? I had a guy on my Instagram the other day saying that I was fucking bonkers on Tren and that's why my life seems to be spiraling out of control. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. We've had a tremendous amount of fun with all of the little projects we've been doing with her Instagram page, shooting all the little sexy photos. I've been putting the links below. Some of you guys have checked that out. I appreciate the support there. And now we've transitioned into OnlyFans because some of the fucking pictures that we were taking that weren't even nudes got taken down off Instagram. And so after 5 years of trying to convince my wife to do OnlyFans, she finally agreed. Now, we're not talking about discussing like some, you know, full-blown porn shit. This is really very tame. It's like maybe approaching Cinemax B, you know, movies. I don't know. You know, it's not even like full-blown nudity. So if you guys want to check that out, if you have any interest, it's free to subscribe. I'll put the fucking link below. You know, do what you will. Maybe we'll fucking regret it. I don't know, you know. 41 years old, decided to try my hand at making a little fucking porn with my wife. So who knows? Maybe the Tren's causing that. If it is, it's causing us to have a shit ton of fun. And like I said, maybe we'll live to regret it. So there you have it. I mean, things are going as good as could possibly be going. I still haven't gotten my blood work. I got to get that done. My wife's nagging me about it just about every day. Another thing I will mention, though, is I've started to experience some sexual side effects. I believe that that's due to my T level, my testosterone dose coming from 500 down to 200, and I might still be struggling to dial in the Arimidex. Typically I'm on 1.5 milligrams at 200 milligrams, but it's kind of hard to tell when to change the dose because it takes some time for your serum concentration to come down. So I've been trying to, like, you know, check my nipples, different things, check for morning wood to try to find out where my E2 is. If I had half of a fucking brain, I would have just gotten the blood work done, and I haven't. So what I'm noticing is a slight reduction in libido. I mean, we're still doing it twice a day on average, but sometimes it's only once a day. I know it's terrible, right? Only one time a day. But my erection quality is not as good as it used to be. It's like very easy to lose it. So any kind of disturbance will start to cause it to fucking drop out. So like if she goes from like foreplay to get me into the mood, and then we try to transition into sex, that transition alone can, like, it just starts dropping out. I am still taking Caber to try to offset any potential progestogenic, prolactin type effects that the trim may be causing. I'm running 1/4 milligram of Caber. I was going to do it once a week, but I'm probably doing it like every 6 days, along with the 200 test and the 50 tren. So I really kind of like the Caber. It seems to, I feel better on 19 Nors with Caber. So that's it. That's the most negative thing I have to report of this entire experience. Is, you know, sometimes I only get it once a day, and sometimes it takes a little bit more to keep me in the game physically. But I'm still well outperforming anything that I was experiencing prior to TRT or cruising and blasting. And so I feel like it's safe to say that for me, I found a bit of a miracle cruise because I'm getting all of the positives next to none of the negatives, breaking fucking PRs on a cruise, tons of aggression, tons of libido, tons of endurance in the gym. It's just been phenomenal. I still feel like my recovery is obviously not quite as good as it was on a full blast, but that is to be expected. The last and final thing that I will say is that I am starting to kind of feel the itch again to blast again. I was hoping that this cruise would make it easier for me to stay off, and I'm certainly not feeling the need in the gym because I'm fucking PRing. But around the house, you know, I'm starting to kind of think a little bit. I really like being on, and I'm getting the itch a little bit, but nowhere near as bad as it would typically be on just 200 milligrams of test. So there you have it. That's what I'm experiencing. As always, disclaimers: I'm not your doctor, I'm not your coach, I'm fucking nobody, I'm an idiot. Don't listen to anything I'm telling you. Especially don't break the laws in your country. I'm not advocating or glorifying the use of any drugs or narcotics or fucking steroids or nothing, so don't do it. If you do want to talk to me about any of these experiences personally, you can always follow me on Instagram. I try to reply to every one of you guys in the DMs. I get a lot every week, and I try to make sure that I reply to every single person who takes the time to follow me and reach out. I love reading all the comments in the section below. And check out my OnlyFans if you want. It's free. And that's it. So I'll have another video coming up in a week. I promise you this week I'm going to try to get the content out. My wife, I've had a couple of people asking for her protocol, what her hormone replacement therapy is currently. I'm going to try to get her to do that with me this week, and then lots of things to follow. We've just been spending so much time producing the OnlyFans content that's coming out and the Instagram stuff we've been doing, and you know, it's just been a lot of crazy shit around here. So I apologize if I haven't been getting as many videos as you would like to see, but I'm going to try to do better about that in the coming weeks. So yeah, hopefully this has been informative, and as always, we'll see you on the next one.